I'm Kevin Lee, and let's queer up the USA View. Suspect accused of killing 2 gay men in Philadelphia remains at large. Philadelphia police are searching for 21-year-old Jahylin Melchur, accused of fatally shooting 2 gay men and wounding a third in separate incidents. Investigators believe the killings were motivated by the victim's sexual orientation. Authorities say Melchur is wanted in connection with the June 20th killing of 45-year-old Martin Higgins and the June 26th killing of 29-year-old Sharef Holman. Police also say Melchur is wanted in the May 29th shooting of a 55-year-old man who survived. According to investigators, Higgins was killed at a baseball field, while Holman was found several blocks away and later died at a hospital. Police believe the suspect used the city's public transportation around the time of the attacks and have released surveillance images of the suspect wearing a red and black hoodie and another showing a gray hoodie beneath a black jacket. Philadelphia Deputy Police Commissioner Frank Vanore issued a statement saying, quote, "We know this individual seems to be preying on people in that area. So if anyone does ride SEPTA at those times around 10 p.m., they know this individual, know where this individual may live or hang around. We'd like to know," end quote. The investigation comes as Philadelphia officials renew calls to strengthen Pennsylvania's hate crime laws, which do not include crimes motivated by sexual orientation or gender identity. Wow, what a really heartbreaking story. And it even has this fragrance of the Matthew Shepard case where, Matthew Shepard was targeted and everything was very calculated, and it was because of sexual orientation. And so here we are again where these men were in a very calculated way, they were targeted and murdered or attempted murder. And it just blows my mind. You know, when I looked up, I thought, when I looked up this news piece, I noticed that there were 4 states in the United States that have no hate crime laws on the books, which really surprised me in this day and age. And that's Arkansas, South Carolina, Wyoming, and Indiana. That blows my mind. I go to some of these states, and yet there's no hate crime laws. Yeah. And what do you guys think about it?
I don't go to any of those states, right? This is freaking terrifying, right? Isn't Philly the city of brotherly love? Yes. This ain't it, okay? If police believe that LGBTQ plus people are being targeted, our community deserves urgency. Yep. Go find this guy. Like, what is going on? You have pictures of him and you haven't found him yet? Yeah. Like, come on, And Pennsylvania, it's 2026. Maybe it's time sexual orientation and gender identity are actually included in your hate crime law. Yeah.
Well, in addition to being the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia has a long and rich history of queer history. The city's dotted with many street signs and historic markers memorializing significant people and indicating sites such as the annual Reminder Gay protest at Independence Hall. And then one of the first LGBTQ bookstores, Giovanni's Room, that opened in Philly's neighborhood. So that's why this is just such a shocking and horrific story. This crime wave is horrible.
Yeah. Yes, there should be, if you're going to have hate crime laws, LGBTQ plus should definitely be included in it. But that's after the fact. That's not a deterrence, really, to hate. The better, if the real solution is to stop the rhetoric that is being sanctioned by many state governments and our federal government at the moment. That's what's driving this. Yeah. This is, it's empowerment. They are telling people, go ahead. It won't be that bad.
Don't worry.
It's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. They minimize us before the crime. Yeah. And people use that as motivation or a mental excuse to commit the crime.
Well, and it's coming from the top down.
Yeah.
That's the horror of it.
You can rush the Capitol. Who cares? Nothing's going to happen to you anyway. We got a fund to give you some millions later, too. So.
Yeah. Very sad.
Wow. Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.